Hello, good evening, good afternoon, Europe, America, wherever you are, Middle East, Africa, Kenya, wherever you are. Welcome to the Vo TV Primetime Show. I'm your host, Nelson Mike Morioki. Karibuni nyinyi wote. We are live. Karibuni. I can see we have people who are already tuned in, and I will actually keep on pasting the comments on the screen as we proceed. Remember, the Vo TV Primetime Show is broadcasting right here on Vo TV YouTube channel, the Nelson Mike Podcast YouTube channel, and also on Twitter at Vo Television. Today, a major bombshell, a big story, an investigative report about the one and only Grace MUTHUMA. Welcome, guys. Those watching again, karibuni nyote pale ambapo mulipo. Again, leo, Vo TV investigates another major bombshell. Yale ambayo imefanyika leo, tutaongea, nitaekea kila kitu hapa. Those who are coming in, karibuni. If you are watching, make sure you like this broadcast. If you're new here, subscribe to the channel and share. Kwa sababu leo ni leo. Asanteni sana. Again, let me actually make this very small. That's going to be our main subject today about Grace MUTHUMA and her agency. Yale ambayo tumejionea leo hii, yale ambayo yamesemwa leo hii ni mambo ambayo yamefanya watu wengi. Watu wamesema, I cannot believe that this is happening. Before we get into the specifics, Joyce Valeria, your comment is right there. Tajiri wa huruma, ingia hapo. Say, wewe Grace Mungu anakuwa na badala ya kuuza mboga unauza wasichana wanakufia Saudia. We will look at all these allegations. Angege, what the hell, Nelson, kwani yeye ndio nani? Saudi tuned in, mambo, oh my God, done. Wacha nikwambia what you have to do today. This is a special broadcast right here on Vo TV. I'm your host, Nelson Mike Morioki, looking at the serious and the dark allegations that have been made against Grace MUTHUMA and her agency. Na acha niwaambia kwamba tukianzia wale ambao walikuwa naangalia the post ambazo nilikuwa na make kwa Facebook leo, Grace MUTHUMA is not someone that I don't know. Actually, let me say, back in 2020, I interviewed Grace MUTHUMA. We will look into all these specific allegations. I will walk you through, kwa sababu nikikuja hapa mnajua what I do. I run with facts. I bring all the receipts. I put them on the screen, and we walk through everything together. Ronnie, your comments are here. Moses, nikivaa hizi shades ujue nimeingia kazi. I have different shades, different forms and different shapes. Easy ni zile za kazi. And let me actually make a disclaimer again as we continue. Let me show you, let me walk you through what we are going to be doing today. Give me 1 second. I'm going to make this baby small. There you go. And then let me walk through this the specifics of what I'm covering today. The Grace MUTHUMA expose of Vo TV Primetime Show. Let me walk you through the specifics. 7 days ago, Vo TV covered the story of Anita and hosted a freelance journalist who accompanied her husband to the airport the day she was supposed to return. Edgar Odhiambo gave us all the specifics. We'll also look into that. Finally, Anita arrived at JKIA today on a wheelchair, and the Kenyapo on a wheelchair. Tuendele. Then she started talking on camera, and the world was shocked by the dark, sinister allegations she made about her agent, Grace MUTHUMA, who I have personally interviewed on this platform. Kama nilivyokuwa naambia ya kwamba mwaka wa 2020, Grace MUTHUMA reached out, tulifanya interview about crook agents, tulifanya interview akaongea mambo za Kemboys in Saudi Arabia. Hayo yote we'll get into that as we proceed. Then Anita revealed the mistreatment, the insults, the death threats she received from Grace MUTHUMA. She then added, Anauza Wasichana Saudia, Wakatolewe, FIGO, na anazidi kutajirikia Kenya. Guys, tumekuja hapa kazi. Hapa hatujakuja mwongezo. Kwa hivyo all the specifics ambazo nikisema andika kwa chat, unaandika kwa chat. So one of the allegations that actually stood out from what Anita ameongea, na I'm going to feature the video on today's broadcast. I repeat, Anita revealed the mistreatment, insults, death threats she received from Grace MUTHUMA. She then added, Anauza Wasichana Saudia, Wakatolewe, FIGO. Write that down. Na anazidi kutajirikia Kenya. Vo TV investigates. Let me actually put a legal disclaimer to today's broadcast. I personally reached out to MUTHUMA agency to release a statement about these allegations and notified them about tonight's broadcast. Let me actually read out exactly what I sent to MUTHUMA agency. I've said, hello MUTHUMA agency, this is Nelson of Vo TV. Tonight, I will do a segment about your agency based on all the serious allegations made by Anita at JKIA, which has been documented by a plethora of freelance journalists. Then I added, September 16th, 2020, you reached out for an interview on my platform, which I covered and is featured on all my platforms, which include Facebook and YouTube. Grace Wangari, anything you want to say about these dark and sinister accusations, feel free to send me a statement. P.S. My coverage will also feature your clients who are in Saudi, working under contract, and others in Sakan. I'm giving you all the specifics, which will also feature on my documentation about Tamkin. That's an agency ambayo imetajwa na Anita. I know Tamkin agency and I've done an expose of Tamkin agency before, but tuingie kazi. This is a specific again. Welcome to Vo TV. I'm your host, Nelson Mike Muriuki. Today's subject is what's happening with, or what's going on with Grace MUTHUMA, her agency, yale ambao Anita amesema. That's what we're going to look at. Ni wangapi wako hapa ambao wanafanya kazi Saudia? Inweni mikono juu. Again, like, share, and if you're new on this platform, subscribe to Vo TV. Subscribe to the Nelson Mike podcast, depending on where you're watching from. Simu zinapigwa hapa, sijui zinapigwa za nini. I'm on air. Let me come here, and now we're going to do something different. I'm going to change my slide. Jane Chega, Dorcas Wayaki, baby, all the way from Mombasa, Tajiri wa Huruma. Let's go. So, let's look at the specifics of this case. Kwa hivyo tutaanza kwanza na ile video yake tutaangalia video ya Anita. That's where we are going to start. Ndio tuweze kuona yale ambayo alisema. Masinjeri, welcome. Again, this is Vo TV. So tutaanzia hapa. This is going to be the beginning of today's coverage. Mko tayari? Are you ready? Give me 1 second. So let's start. It's a 6 minutes video. Miriam, karibu. This video was posted by I have this lady anaitwa the lucky mom Deborah Nyanchoka. So let's start. Tuanze. Milka, I see you. Everyone who's coming in here, karibu. Oh, hold up.
Embassy ningejieleza shida zangu, wangenielewa ni kwa nini ninateseka Saudi Arabia. Embassy iliniacha kwa gari, supervisors wakaingia ndani. After that kuna mmoja wao.
It's still loading, so just give some time.
Alikuja, sijui ni mfanyikazi wa embassy ama nani, maana sina uhakika kama ni wa embassy. Amekuja akiwa mkali sana, akiniambia sema shida zako, wewe ndiye Anita ambao unatembea kwa media. Nikamwambia yeye ni mimi. Akaniambia mimi hata sitaki kusikia mambo mengi. Kuna watu wanaenda na majeneza casket town Kenya, kuna wengine wamefungiwa kwa choo, kuna wengine. Mimi niambie straightforward, umekuja hapa nini? Nikamwambia mimi nimekuja hapa unielezee. Mimi nimeambiwa ni ndege yangu nafaa kutoka nisafiri Kenya na medical yangu imeenda through, itaprocure after 72 hours. After that nikamwambia mimi after 72 hours siwezi kurudi kwa hii kampuni. Mnaona nimevalia jezi ya kampuni ya Saudi Arabia inaitwa Al-Mutaida Recruitment Company, na nilikuwa na hiyo gari ya Al-Mutaida pale. Sasa nikamwambia mimi siwezi rudi kwa hii kampuni, nikangojelea pale 72 hours. Kama embassy mnisaidie mahali penye nitakaa after 72 hours. Mkiniruhusu nirudi kwa hii kampuni, na hii kampuni nimeipita mpaka nimefika hapa mahali penye niko, nitalala wapi? Nimeanguka kwa mikononi, mnisaidie. Embassy aliniambia kuna mahali tutakupeleka, utarudi na hii kampuni. Alirudi ndani, wale Waarabu wakarudi pamoja na supervisor, wakaniambia utatoka na sisi hapa ama utatafuta mahali pa kukaa. Ilibidi ninyenyekee, nikarudi mpaka kwa kampuni. Nikiwa kwa gari, Grace Mudhuma kapiga simu kwa mmoja wao supervisor pale kwa ofisi. Akapiga simu kuangalia namba ilikuwa ya Grace Mudhuma. Siku receive, mimi nikanyamaza. Akaniambia shika simu, upo wewe takataka malaya hii. Umejua nimebeba jeneza ngapi kutoka Saudi Arabia? Nitakuwa jeneza yako siku ya leo. Niko tayari kubeba jeneza.
Okay. Mmesikia hiyo part vile amesema. And let me tell you something, my phone is blowing up. Again, if you want to reach out to VoTV, the VoTV WhatsApp number is on the screen. Even as I'm running this broadcast, kuna more information that is coming in. Mumesikia hii party vile Anita anasema vile simu ilipigwa na ilikuwa ni Grace Mudhuma. Let me actually put this, if I can play back again. But we'll continue. Nataka we walk this thing step by step. Nyinyi ambao mna watch, mtafanya hivi, mkisikia kitu ambaye Anita amesema that stands out, una post kwa comment. So ameanza na this is the treatment, the mistreatment at the embassy, but now comes the phone call. Tuendelee.
Nyekeni nikarudi mpaka kwa kampuni. Nikiwa kwa gari, Grace Mudhuma kapiga simu kwa mmoja wao supervisor pale kwa ofisi. Akapiga simu kuangalia namba ilikuwa ya Grace Mudhuma. Siku receive, mimi nikanyamaza. Akaniambia shika simu, upo wewe takataka malaya hii. Umejua nimebeba jeneza ngapi kutoka Saudi Arabia? Nitakuwa jeneza yako siku ya leo. Niko tayari kubeba jeneza yako na kuna mali serikali itanipeleka. Nataka serikali chukulie mama hatua kabisa, kama anaweza kutupeleka Saudi Arabia. Na nafika Saudi Arabia, mama natajirika Kenya sababu ya kuuza kidney za Wakenya. Ukifika kwa hospitali anaiba figo za Wakenya, anauza huko Kenya. Akishauza figo za wafanyikazi za wasichana wenye wametoka Kenya, anakuja na danganya wazazi wao, anawalipa kitu kidogo, na safiri Saudi Arabia kubeba mwili na ile Kenya. Mchukulie mama hatua kabisa. Mali ambayo ameishika mikononi mwake ni kwa sababu za figo za Wakenya. Watu wanakuja kama wamefariki, figo zao hawana. Wengine ni wenda wazimu, nimeacha wengine ni wenda wazimu, wengine ni wagonjwa. Grace achukue hatua. Hii kampuni imebeba wafanyikazi 2,000 wa Kenya wako Al-Mutaida wanateseka. Hivi leo naomba serikali shughulike na Grace Mudhuma. Akimbia, kuna kampuni 2 Saudi Arabia. Moja inaitwa Tamkini, nyingine inaitwa Al-Mutaida Recruitment. Ninaomba serikali, embassy, niliacha ripoti kule embassy, nikamwambia ninaenda, lakini ukumbuke nyuma nimeacha Wakenya wanateseka. Nikamwambia huyo mwanaume, akatupa namba. Huyo mwanaume kutupa namba, alitupatia namba, sijui ni wrong number ama namba gani. Nilimpigia simu, hakufika airport, hatukumpata huyo mwanaume, na aliniambia ni mmoja wao wa embassy na sikumuona. Ninaomba serikali ingilie kati na mnisaidie wale ambao nimeacha Saudi Arabia. Msinisaidie mimi peke yangu, ninalilia mpaka wale nimewacha nyuma. Hii kampuni imebeba wafanyikazi wengi sana, wamekufa, Wakenya wanakufa, wengine wakikufa wanafichwa, wengine hata wajulikani penye wako, wengine wanafichwa kwa mafriji za Waarabu. Grace Muthuma, najua wazazi wale ambao wanatafuta watoto wao, kama and follow Grace Muthuma will tell you where is the body of Kenyans. They are suffering in Saudi Arabia. Please, tafadhali muingie Saudi Arabia. Embassy ya Kenya, hiyo bendera naomba. Tafadhali muingie Saudi Arabia, muipeleke Iraq. Hiyo bendera hakuna yenye inatetea, haitetei haki ya Wakenya kule Saudi Arabia. Tunateseka sababu hiyo bendera. Kama hiyo bendera ingenitetea haki, ningefika hapa nikiwa na haki Saudi Arabia. Mimi sijapata haki Saudi Arabia sababu hiyo bendera. Hiyo bendera imenitesa sana. Ingekuwa ni bendera nzuri, hiyo bendera ingesimama na mimi. Nimekuwa nikilia sababu ya bendera, my four colors, red, green, yellow, red, green, black, white. Bendera ya Kenya janisaidia Saudi Arabia, surely. Bendera ya Kenya, surely. Nimelilia haki yangu Saudi Arabia, lakini nimetoka zero. Haki ya Mungu, bendera ya Saudi Arabia, bendera yenye kwa Saudi Arabia. Tafadhali Kenya, mahali penye mko, serikali ya Kenya, mko wapi tafadhali? Wala watu ambao mmeweka huko wanakula, wana vitambi na watoto watu wanakufia kule. Tafadhali ninaomba President Ruto, mahali penye huko, ukinisikia mimi, sikia kilio changu. Kama unabadilisha bunge ya Kenya, kwa nini usibadilishe serikali? Kwa nini usibadilishe wafanyikazi wale ambao wanafanya kwa embassy kule Saudi Arabia? Kama unaweza badilisha wabunge, ubadilishe, yani president anabadilishwa, wabunge wanabadilishwa. Kwa nini wale watu wenye kwa embassy msiwabadilishe? Watu wanakula, wana vitambi, sisi watoto watu tunatafuta kwa sababu ya shilingi 30,000 tunakufa jamani. Mtu anakula na estetea haki jamani. Serikali ya Kenya muingilie kati hiyo bendera. Hiyo bendera tafadhali, wenye wako embassy wabadilishwe, maana wakibadilishwa tutapata haki. Tutapata haki kule. Mnisaidie tu na nipate kutibiwa. Mimi nimetibiwa na madawa ambazo sijui, naomba tu nipeleke hospitali nikatibiwe, waangalie afya yangu, maana siko salama.
Sawa.
Okay. Sasa ikifika hapa ndipo tunasemanga Mungu shuka. Ikifika hapo ndipo tunasemanga Mungu shuka. Now, watch your video. And again, you guys, you are 9 hours ahead of me. Let's look at the comments first, because I hereby confirm that VoTV has received another intel. Kuna messages imeingia hapa, and I'll play them on the screen. Someone saying the untold story of Anita. Now, the person ambaye amenicontact hapa, kuna video nimetumiwa hapa. I want to play them on the screen. This is happening. I'm telling you. Nimesema I have a responsibility as a human activist. Remember, I released a legal disclaimer. Ya kwamba I reached out to MUTHUMA agency, which I've read. I've mentioned this in all my my captions. For her agency to come out, for Grace Muthuma. Grace Muthuma, again, I remember, 2020, you reached out, niliku interview. I know MUTHUMA agency, you are watching right here. This is, by the way, I have Grace Muthuma. Grace MUTHUMA is communicating with me right now. Grace MUTHUMA ana communicate na mimi sahi, na amenitumia mpaka videos. So, Alvin, remember what I said. This is Grace MUTHUMA here, and I'm just waiting for my for my. Okay, I'm receiving documents right now. Grace MUTHUMA is sending me all the documents she have. Kama nilivyosema, I will look at this story from all sides. Grace MUTHUMA, nimefanya interview na wewe 2 times. Grace MUTHUMA, you've reached out to me personally in the past. Grace MUTHUMA, we discussed about the issue of crook agents in Kenya. Your interview iko YouTube. Your interview iko kila mahali. So I'm approaching this story from a neutral perspective. Anita, and again, those who are watching here, this is breaking news. Grace MUTHUMA is here. Okay. And because things are looking good here, give me 1 second. Grace, let me, Grace is watching. So I'm gonna tell you what, Wangari MUTHUMA, thank you. Okay, I want to make sure that I so that I can protect your info here. Niko na medical report here, Anita, which I've received right now. She has sent it to me, and I'm going to. You see, this is VOTV TV, and like I said, I'm going to play everything here for you to see. That's a medical report, which I'm going to show you guys on the screen. Discharge summary, sick leave report. Okay. Again, breaking news. I'm communicating with Grace MUTHUMA. Bagareha. And one thing also, she knows how I operate, and she knows how I work. Grace. Hold up. Okay, here we go again. Welcome, and thank you for reaching out. I know this is something. Hold up, Grace. I don't know. Grace, do you wanna come live? Should I send you a link and you join me on video? I don't want to come on video, but you can put me on, but don't put me on video. Oh, okay. What you can do is you have an option to. What about the guy? But just give me a second. Grace to fanya hivi. You sound like you're very far. Your audio is too low. I'm playing you on loudspeaker, so but your sound is too low. Again, guys, welcome Grace MUTHUMA to VOTV. Wait. Yeah, Grace, nakusikia lakini unasoundikiwa mbali sana, uko mbali sana. Can you hear me now? Let me ask the viewers. The viewers, can you hear Grace? Unamsikia? Okay, Grace. You're also watching the broadcast, and you know that I'm live. My son is the one actually sleeping. I didn't know what was happening. Okay, but mtoto wako amelia. Listen, Grace. Did you see before I even start? Remember, you are 9 hours ahead of me. Did you see? Wachata tuongee Kiswahili. Uliwatch hiyo video ya Anita alipofika kwa airport? Guy, tabotiga Grace. Grace, wait. You're too. No, we have to hear you. I can hear you, but you're too low. Tamakamukaba sound yako wetreke. Tayari. Okay. Okay, sawa, sasa tunakusikia vizuri. Poa. Okay, Grace. So let me ask you the question again. Again, this is an exclusive interview, Vote TV interviews Grace Muthuma about the Anita allegations. So, Grace, tuanzia kwa hivyo hiyo video ya Anita umeiwatch?
I watched half of it. The others I did not watch.
Okay, and you say that you were sleeping, and then
I watched the one that she was the one that she was screaming. I watched half of it, and I'm like, hello. Right now I was sleeping, so my son is the one who has woken me up and like, Mama, you're alive.
Okay, good. This again to other viewers. This is Grace. You're not familiar. We've done interviews about Saudi Arabia. We've discussed about Kemboys. We've discussed about crook agents in Kenya. We've had those conversations. Now, Grace, these allegations are very dark, and these allegations are very, 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 very ugly. Ongea na wananchi, mambo za ongea na wananchi.
Nelson, I really don't have really to talk a lot. There's a video that my assistants did today during the day.
You sent it to me. I'll play that. Yeah, to the audience.
He left on 25th of September because of Anita alone. Because I was like, you have to go and see what's the problem. I couldn't travel because I was engaged in other issues.
Okay.
One, I'll start by Anita came back. I deal with a mega company. And MUTHUMA, just to let you know, I've done this business for over 12 years.
I know that, yeah. But talk to Ongea Nabatu. You're talking to the viewers, so yeah.
So what there is on she was post. Let me let you know that Anita is almost finishing her 2 years contract.
Okay.
And in the middle of this contract, early this year alikuja mazishi, nikamlipia ticket, akakuja mazishi ya familia na akarudi after 3 weeks. So just put that one in record.
Okay.
We will produce even that ticket tomorrow because we are not in the office.
Okay. I'll just send me all the information, but I'll document everything. Go ahead.
One on 15 of this month, she was posted to a new employer because I deal with company. I don't deal with an individual.
Yeah.
So the company posted to a new client after she refused to go to other clients for like 2-3 months. Because I understand maybe she was already tired. I'm almost 2 years. And she was like, let us try you with the last client. She went on 15th. And on 16th night, she came back to the office. When she came back to the office on 16th night, akapata soja kwa mlango. Huyu soja, when you are entering back to the company, you have to sign in and you have to register you have signed in. So sinikama tu the way you have your TV. I don't know whether you have a security guard on your door.
My house is completely surrounded with CCTV. So you know, this is America. We have to do it. Everything. There's CCTVs, cameras all over the place.
So now in Saudia they had as much as they have CCTV. We also have that footage of that CCTV. As much as they have a CCTV, the girl came back from work. So akapata soja kwa mlango, akamfungulia, akamwambia you have to fill this form for coming back, which is done by every person who goes and leaves the company. Fine. Can I ask you something? When you were working, did you clock in and out of your job?
Yeah, you have to clock in and clock out. Like now, now I'm on lunch break, so I had to punch out that I'm on break.
Yeah. Yes, that is what she was supposed now to clock in ameingia. So, and she came in and the soldier like, just an easy form. Anita sijui waliulizana nini na soldier. Nobody understand. So you see, no, it's not Amwarabu, it's not the big bosses, the fellow worker. I don't know what waliulizana. So I think they what wawili walipigana, because even the other soldier was admitted and she was actually deported back. She's a Ugandan.
By the way, Grace, Muthuma, just give me 1 second. To other viewers, again, I've requested Grace to come here on video. She has opted herself to be on audio. And I have Grace Muthuma here live on Vote TV talking to me about the issue of Anita. Go ahead, Grace.
So now after she checked him in the room, and after 2 days she fell sick. She was taken to the hospital. I've sent you the medical report. I have the medical report, which I'm also going to show the viewers as we proceed. Go ahead. Yes. I think between those fights, Anita had epilepsy. This is something, if you're in the medical world, you'll understand. Not unless you can be able to tell the history, because I went back and see who did her medical report before she left the country. She was done by a reputable company. I called them, I have consulted the doctor, and the doctor said, nobody, there's not unless you have done some scan, ya kichwa, I don't know which, I was given a certain name, I don't know what name is it. And nobody could have understood that Anita had epilepsy. But that was the third time it had lapsed when she was in Saudi, and my company had taken care of it. So you can look at, we will send to you all the medical, the two previous reports. Yeah, I have I have the first copy which you've sent, and if you have any more medical reports of Anita, I'll send you tomorrow. We have more. Okay. We have more. Okay. In my company, you have insurance. You are insured for 2 years, and when you renew your contract again, you're insured again. This insurance takes care of so many things. One, I don't want to mention, but it is too bad. When, for instance, I lose somebody on the other side, they're supposed to be that insurance takes care of everything. They can take you back home. Just in case you have issues with the employers, they will take care of it. The insurance pays everything. It's a very reputable company. It is even in the stock market. So we took when she was taken to the hospital, the first hospital so he was taken by Asanat, and immediately the condition was not good. She went straight to ICU. She was taken care of. I had to hire somebody, that is my accountant. They had to go all the way. Akamwona kwa hospitali, wakaongea. So the other stories that are coming up, I don't get it. Okay, so can we? Can we get, because it's like I say, it's a very ugly video. The allegations are very ugly, and now not only that, I can hereby tell you, I can confirm here that Vote TV, as I speak, wacha pia niongee mpaka Kiswahili ya kwamba kuna wasichana wengi ambao Grace ambao umepeleka Saudia na agency yako, ambao wanasema Grace amekuwa akitutukana, Grace amekuwa very, very disrespectful. I'm not just talking about what Anita was saying. Nelson, can I tell you something? Yeah. Nelson, can I reply that? My office works in structures. Hardly would you hear me that I am speaking to the girls, not unless the problem is beyond. Hold on, you have heard what she said today. Yeah. When she was taken to the embassy, she was taken by the supervisors. Who made the call? Before I told, who made the call who made the call while she was there? My office keeps on making the call for follow-up throughout. So the person, so tueleze hapo kuna simu ambayo alipigiwa pale kwa embassy. Na hiyo simu anasema ilionyesha number Grace Muthama. Was it you that spoke to Anita, or was it your employee? There's one thing I'll ask you. A very honest thing. Yeah. You can call her. I wish I have a number. Tell her to, you just look for her. The way you're looking for this report, just look for her. Just do all the investigation that you gotta do. Yeah, but I actually. And hold on, and make sure Yeah, and make sure that she gives you the phone call. If it was, this one is going to be a report that if I want to screen that, Midama called me, I can screen. This is Nelson Mudama. In fact, I've seen Nelson, Midama Nelson. I was like, oh.
Yeah, because that's how I work. And by the way, I even remember I reached out to you with a legal disclaimer before I even started this interview. I said I'm gonna do this segment tonight. And now I'm glad that you're here. But there's something I want us to confirm here. Who called Anita alipokuwa pale kwa embassy? Was it your employee? Was it your employee? Because listen, people are watching here. There are thousands of comments flooding in here on my YouTube channel right now. Kwa hii show. Did someone call Anita na kamtukana? Mambo za kumwambia wewe ni malaya, mambo za kumwambia ati wengine wamerudi wakiwa na majeneza. Okay, I've lost Grace Modama. So she's calling back. Anapiga simu tena. Give me a second. I think she got disconnected. Okay, Grace. So back to you. There's that part that I want us to confirm who called Anita na kanza kumwambia mambo za kurudi, kuna wengi wamerudi wakiwa na majeneza, all that stuff that she was talking about.
I cannot be able to tell you this day she was at the embassy and this person called everything. There has been on and off communication, always an on open communication between us and the office and the supervisors. The communication has always been there. Even one day, I have never called Anita. One day. My work is to make sure that her traveling is facilitated. She's having good medical care. The supervisors are working at night, make sure she gets her medication and everything else. That is my work. And I have people who does that on my behalf. So her saying Grace Muduma called her, I don't even have her number.
So
that is my office work.
Okay.
That is my office. I have told you we have structures.
Yeah.
Actually,
you have a corporate company, so you have a structure.
Yeah.
But Grace, remember everything that we do. You have what people hear. You have the public court, and now we have you here. Mtu vile Anita alianza kusema ya kwamba Grace anauza wasichana Saudi Arabia watolewe FIGO, anajua mambo za wasichana kuuzwa Saudia wanarudi wakiwa maiti, kutukana kuitwa malaya, akiambia kwamba hata yeye akona bahati anarudi akiwa hai. Kuna wengine wamerudi pia wakiwa kwa majeneza. I want that part to be to be crystal clear and clarified, and then you tell the viewers, you remember, you're not telling me, you're telling the viewers, you tell the viewers ambao wako hapa Grace, uambia kwamba
I would want to ask one question. I would want to know how this is silly. Can
Grace.
Evidence. You want good evidence. This is going. It is. Madam, it will not going to end here. This is a very. Oh, this should. About. Can you be able to produce the evidence of this? If I'm going to stand in front of the court, Nelson Miram, and say that you say that I do transport of this, I do this and this, can you be able to stand in front of the court and protect enough evidence of that?
So now that is something.
Why are you doing the defamation?
No,
why
listen.
Are you doing that?
No.
Why would you do that?
No, I repeat.
I really respect this call of you because
No, listen. We are playing the video of what your client was saying on camera. Nobody is making, like, I remember, I'm documenting from a neutral perspective. I have you here, and guess what? I'm also gonna get Anita on the show. And actually, one of the guys who was at the airport, ambaye alipeleka bwanake mara ya kwanza. Si kuna mara ya kwanza ilikuwa Anita alikuwa kuja na kufika. The family traveled all the way from Western.
We have paid for her ticket 3 times. Si alikataka kwenda. We have paid for her ticket 3 times.
So for you to
anasema anataka kulipwa na kampuni. She will say that she need to be paid. She need the company to pay her for because she has been sick. And I was like, you want to be paid for the condition that you have been having it for the rest of your life. Like she said, she won't She's looking somewhere she can be able to be given money by the company. She want to be rewarded because she got sick. And I'm like, we took care of you.
Let me actually hold up. Let me actually bring someone else. The thing is, unfortunately, I wish Grace on video. But let me bring Edgar Odhiambo.
I'm having a virtual meeting at I'm having a virtual meeting at 22:10. So
okay.
I don't know how long this is going to take.
Keep on having those meetings.
So what I'm gonna,
I know you are now.
So
you want to
hold up. So Grace Modama, what I'm gonna do is this. Send me.
What you should do, you should arrange for this. I think you should arrange for this.
I know
meeting.
what is doing.
Probably tomorrow. Good time. We will get the supervisors on call who have been taking care of her.
Yeah.
We can even get somebody else. We will get all sorts of people that we need to discuss this story. The supervisors are very mad, especially this Esther that she's like. In fact, Esther was like, "Madam, I would want you to go to court as soon as possible because I want to come and my family ask me, where are you taking money if you're selling kidneys?" You know, this is a very serious allegation. You know, this is not a simple thing.
Listen, this is not. Listen,
everything else.
Listen.
Everything else. These things aside, this is not a joke, Madam.
Grace Modama.
This is not a joke.
Exactly, and that's why I'm calling it. I'm calling them dark and sinister allegations. Now, listen to me. Let me ask you a yes or no question. Have you ever insulted Anita in the attempt of her reaching out to you for help? Yes or no?
I've never even talked to her. So where?
Oh, so you've never
I've never even talked to her.
You know, okay. Have you ever spoken?
That is not my work. That's the kind of my supervisors.
Okay. You have a structure?
I have never.
You've never.
I have a structure. I have a system that works.
Okay. So you've never ever spoken to Anita.
Ask her when was the last time. Yeah. Can you Midamo? A point to note, put it an NB. Anita, you said that Grace Muthuma called you or talked to you.
At the embassy.
The evidence. From there, if she gives you that evidence, I'll take the responsibility of everything.
Were you, by the way, were you at okay, so you've never spoken to Anita, so that's Grace Muthuma on record saying. Did any of your employees go to the airport, or has any of your employees gone to meet the husband or the family in regards to this issue?
The wife, the sister came to my office, and I had a very nice meeting with her.
When was this?
When my guy was in Saudia, that was between 25th and 30th. That is a team. I don't remember the actual, but the sister was in my office. And I told her one of the things that I don't do is that I don't rush to speak ill. I want first to be given the medical report from the doctor. Yeah. From there, we can be able to discuss from there.
Which actually I've received. Which actually I've received, and actually, and to all the viewers again, welcome to VOTV TV. This is the first public interview with Grace Muthuma after the serious allegations that have been made by Anita after she arrived at the airport. Now, again, I want to make something very, very, very crystal clear. This is VOTV TV. When I'm analyzing every situation, I will always make sure that I listen to both sides. Grace Muthuma came out here, and me understanding the seriousness of what has been said, I've also put legal disclaimers in all my documentation. Okay, so nyambo muna watch e-broadcast. Those are watching the VOTV primetime show. Nyambo mko hapa. By the way, Grace,
shortly, I'm sending you the 3 tickets that you have paid for Anita. We really paid for them.
Yeah. Okay. 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 Yeah. Can you please do that? Can you please, Grace, as you're doing that, let me send me the whatever, and then there's someone I'm gonna give an opportunity. Edgar Odhiambo is a freelance journalist in Kenya. He's here on the show. I also have a lady by the name of Yvonne Miremo, who also traveled with your agency to Saudi Arabia. Let me start with Edgar Odhiambo. Edgar Odhiambo, talk to the viewers, tafadhali, as Grace is sending me all the documents.
Thank you very much, Nelson, for inviting me here as one of the journalists who have been following the case of Anita. And I want to say that since I heard the case of Anita, I think I've been there with the family. It's not a must that Grace anione mahali so that ajue kwamba kuna there is somebody who is following the case. I want to say that there is most of these things that I think Grace is airing out here. I think most of them are facts that
I can't hear anything with them.
I know, but hold up.
I think you can also mute.
I only have 5 minutes, but I have 5 minutes and I can't hear the other guy.
Because you know why? Because you're not in the studio. So just speak. Just stay there. Grace.
I gave
but I want
the
you
chance
to
to
record
speak.
whatever he's saying.
It's recorded. I'm gonna say, listen. So you have the links. I'll send you the link to the to the broadcast.
I don't have the link.
You can
Because,
record me and
I
take
don't
me
have
anyway.
the link. I shall watch them later.
Yeah. Okay. Edgar, go ahead. Grace is here. She's sending me.
So Nelson, as I was following the case of Anita, let me tell you something. The ignorance and the negligence of Grace and the company ilikuwa too high. It was high, yeah. Let me tell you something, ignorance. Nelson. If today I start a campaign to talk about this agency called MUTHUMA International Agency, these are the one run by Grace. Nakwambia the number of cases are rampant. Let me tell you something. When I talked about this agency, the number of cases that I received, and first of all, you know what I do. When I receive a case, I analyze them. How many bodies, how many ladies died, but they were taken with this agency, you see? And I was doing my analysis. How many were brought back to Kenya sick? How many are missing, you see? Mine, I based on facts. I go down and based on facts. So if this Grace is coming here to complain and say that Anita was like, nimesikia anasema kwamba Anita alikuwa nakataa sijui kukuja Kenya, what and what. Anita was beaten. Yesterday I was there to confirm. After doing that, I was the person who was also recording that video. I recorded the video. I was the person recording the video while Anita was talking. Let me tell you, Nelson and the viewers who are watching this, when I look at Anita, the kind of injuries Anita was having, hata kwa mguu yake kwanza, that lady was not able to walk. Lady was not able to walk.
Edgar. Okay, Edgar.
Yes.
Edgar still. Wangari Muthama. Edgar Odhiambo is confirming being at the airport, having picked up Anita. Anita was beaten. Alichapwa. She can't even walk, and there are even physical injuries which are visible. Are you aware of that?
Muthama. I want one thing from them.
No. I'm asking. Tell the viewers. Edgar is here. Alikuwa kwa airport kuchukua Anita. Anasema Anita alikuwa amechapwa. There are visible marks. She couldn't even walk. She was on a wheelchair. Are you aware about that?
She is not beaten by anyone. She was, before Edgar saw her, I had sent my representative there, and my supervisors who are Kenyans, they confirmed her. I can even send you some few photos when she was misbehaving a few weeks before she left for the airport, doing all the magics in this world.
There is nothing, Nelson, there is nothing like misbehaving.
So I want to send you those photos right away, and you tell me whether that's an injured person or that's a sick person.
Yes. So actually, right now, as I'm talking to you, so I've pulled up. I got everything right here, and let me actually just give me a second.
Listen to that video.
Can I ask you something?
Hold up. Yeah, go ahead. Because I'm multitasking, but it's fine.
Whenever I'm sending my statement and my point, I am doing everything with support system, support of the document, support of the person we are discussing. I want them to send the same thing. My phone is loading as you're speaking right away. You'll see how Anissa was. That was the previous ticket when she refused to travel because she wanted the company to give her 1 million before she traveled. I want you to look at that.
Listen, what was the amount that Anita was asking for? Did you say $500,000?
No, 1 million. $10,000.
Oh, $1 million. So that's like 1 point.
Prove. Come prove Anita akisema kwamba she needs that 1 million. Where is the proof that it shows Anita akisema kwamba I need 1 million before I travel to Kenya? Nelson,
And by the
listen to
way,
this. The main reason why Anita was yes. I want to explain those videos because when the videos are recorded, I had the information.
And Midama would want this to be done. My time is almost up. I really didn't want to stop because I need to
you can just leave, but we must discuss
when people they don't want to go and work, when people they want to get free money, when people want to seek sympathy, when people don't want to talk what is right. I want this nonsense to. Can people be right? I really feel very bad.
We are not talking about. We are talking about
after 5 minutes. I can be able to rearrange for the next meeting, maybe tomorrow, so that I finish this nonsense.
What I'm gonna do is this. This is what we're going to do. I'm gonna, because Edgar stay right there, because Edgar is about to blow up, is about to explode. Yvonne Mimo is about to explode. There are thousands of comments that are flooding in right here on Vote TV Primetime Show on this segment. Remember, this is the first ever aired interview with Grace MUTHUMA talking to Vote TV about the Anita story. Grace, once you're gone, I'm gonna keep on playing. I'm gonna show the ticket that you've sent. I'm gonna keep on playing the videos that you've sent to the audience.
And I'm going to clarify every detail.
The medical report.
So can you, since you have to go for your next virtual meeting, what's your closing statement to the viewers who are watching here? Who everyone is looking at this thing like Grace MUTHUMA. Nemorogi.
I know what is right and what is wrong. I know I have over 5,000 workers in that company. And I know what it takes. I am a mother, and I will feel very pained if whatever Anita was writing here was true. I would take full responsibility. But this is not the first time we are having this. Before we had issues, girls had issues and I will sort them out. Where I have done my own mistake, I take responsibility. Where I have failed, I say I have failed. But I want to challenge likes of Anita who want sympathy and free money. That is wrong. The other thing is taking over 5,000 ladies in a span of 3 years. Those are many girls. Give them 10% of those people will not be satisfied with you. And I will ask you one question. Do you think everybody in the internet loves your TV station? Do you think everybody loves
listen.
Do you think people love it? So
Grace,
this is my point.
Grace, listen, I wake up every day and I pray for new enemies. And you know, especially when it comes to the agents in Kenya, you know they are my best friends. And you know I'm saying that sarcastically. On the other hand, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to play all the material. I'm going to play all the videos. And I'm going to also invite Anita to come here. Edgar Otiambawa is here, your employee who went, one of your clients who went to Saudi Arabia is here. She will talk to us. Then I have Mercy Chepchumba. Goja, there's Mercy Chepchumba. Goja, Grace. Goja, okay, let me read this comment. Mercy Chepchumba, who was there. I was in the office. I worked the same office with Anita. Siku Anita alirudi kutoka kwa madam alichapwa. Jameni, mbona watu wanadanganya eti Anita hajachapwa jameni. That's a comment from Mercy. I'm telling you, they're like, listen, these broadcasts and you're gonna watch it.
All over. I had to confirm injuries all over. When Anita arrived at Jomo Kenyatta International Airport, injuries were all over. Anita could not even walk.
Wow. Okay.
In a wheelchair.
Grace, I'm gonna send you this link. This interview would also be on replay at least for the next 72 hours, and then will you come back here? I'll bring Anita here, and I will continue with this broadcast as we talk with Edgar Odhiambo.
There's something, Midama, there's something I will say.
Thank you, Mercy.
Let people watch their mouth. If there's anything about kidney, I'm sure this is not going to end here. She'll have to stand somewhere in court and tell people how and where. And if it all that thing about kidney shall be proved it's true, then the whole saga and the whole drama she's doing is going to be true. I'm going to take that responsibility.
So are you going to go to court?
You're waiting for us to blow it up, huh? I think
are you going to go to court?
This is waiting for us to blow it up.
Are your lawyers going to go to court?
am not going to say yes or no, but I'm not going to say yes or no.
Okay.
But anyway, you have a good one.
Okay, have a good one, Grace Muthuma. Thank you very much for your time.
When you mention the law, we are not going to adhere to it. We are ready for anything.
Okay.
We are ready to make a step.
Okay.
Yeah,
Edgar.
if you have a proof,
Edgar,
we are ready to make a step.
Okay, Edgar.
Yes.
Now, folks.
Last word to Grace before she leaves. Grace, Kenyans are watching. Kenyans are watching.
That's right.
That's the only message I have for you. Kenyans are watching. Until we get justice
Edgar,
for Anita, because this is how people are treated.
Okay. So, Edgar, let's start. Welcome again to Vote TV Primetime Show. Edgar, you're here. You are at the airport. You actually went to the airport the first time with the husband of Anita. You mulienda pamoja, mukakaa pale, mukagojea the whole night, hakuna akukuja. Now, you're hearing the version that Muthuma is saying Anita alikataa kukuja kwa sababu she was demanding for actually it's like 1.7 million Kenya shillings and the. Can you talk about that first as we proceed?
Let me tell you something, Nelson. The moment you feel like you don't have any opportunity, like you are seeing like your life is ending. The only thing you will wish to do is come back to Kenya. Yeah? Now, Anita, that moment, Anita the moment that Anita alikuwa amefika, alikuwa nahisi there is no way I can go back to that office kwa sababu the medical report yake ilikuwa imechelewa. You see? Now, because of that delay ya medical report, aliambiwa arudishwe wapi? The first kwanza aliambiwa kwanza you are not fit to do what? To travel, you see? Arudishwe kwa ofisi. Aliporudishwa kwa ofisi, akachapwa. The supervisors who are there wakamchapa. Now the second time sasa kitoka tena kienda airport, then kufika huko medical report yake ikadelay. There was a delay kutoka kwa medical report yake, you see? Sasa wakasema tena wamrudisha wapi? Kwa ofisi. Now she remember exactly that the last time when there was at the airport she was rejected because of her condition. Akakumbuka when she went there she was beaten up by the office, like wale supervisors in the office walikuwa wanamchapa. So Anita akasema mimi hapana, if you guys are not taking me to the embassy, I will not allow you guys to take me to that office because I know the kind of situation I was going through. Unaona? So there's a lady the whole drama now, these people are taking advantage of recording that video. These people are taking advantage. The supervisors who are there, they are now taking let's record this and send it to Grace and tell Grace that Anita doesn't want to come to Kenya. She's claiming she wants 1 million. They were now creating stories, you know. And the main reason why Anita was doing this, she never wanted to go back to that office because she knows the hostility in that office. Yeah, she wanted these people to take her to the embassy. No. Now what she was doing, she was fighting for her safety. She felt that when she's in that office, she's not safe because she's going to be beaten there. The kind of torture that was in that office, she could not bear it any longer. Now she wanted to be taken back to the office. Yes,
Edgar, you know the whole world is here. I'm sure even I can tell you, I can guarantee you, a gazillion YouTube content creators are here, and they will screen record the crap out of this segment. Now, you were at the airport. Can you describe to the audience the injuries that Anita had? What you saw with your own eyes? Sikwambia na mtu, nikujionea. Describe.
I was there.
The injuries. What you saw.
I was there. I was the only media personality that was there. You see? Now, I was standing at the, at the exit point where now I was waiting for Anita, and I just saw Anita on a wheelchair. She was being, brought on a wheelchair. And the only thing Anita first said, she first prayed because she has gone through a lot. Now, after that, we had like an interview that lasted like almost around 12 minutes, an interview with Anita, as Anita was explaining exactly the kind of hostility she went through while in the other side. Yeah? And then I told Anita, after this, Anita, can I see how was the, how are you being treated the other side? She started crying while showing me, at hapo kwa leg, on her leg, there was injuries and I could see even marks. Yeah, you see, machapo kwa mguu, because now imagine they are taking advantage of somebody who is on a wheelchair, anapigwa mguu. You see, anapigwa mguu.
Oh,
so I don't know
got it. Okay, I got it. It makes sense.
You see,
yeah.
Now when you look at hapo kwa mguu yake ilikuwa injuries, and then I wondered, and then the other thing, Nelson, if you could listen to Grace very well, kuna mahali amesema kwamba Anita was taken to the first hospital akakuwa rejected. Do you know the main reason why? Did she explain to you the main reason why she was rejected? Haja mention. Let me tell you why Anita was rejected in that first hospital. Anita alipopelekwa pale na she was conscious, alikuwa amelazwa, yeah? Akaenda pale, daktari had to, do 1 2 3 to help this lady, because alikuwa in that kind of situation. Now when Anita regained her conscious, sasa alikuwa anajaribu kuongea, the doctor had to ask her, what really happened to you? You see? Unasikia?
Okay.
What really happened to you? Can you please explain to me? As a doctor wanted to listen. Nakamuliza, can you please explain to me? I get to understand exactly what happened to you. Now Anita was now explaining to the doctor how she was beaten, being forced to sign documents that Anita was not even able to understand exactly what this document meant, because they were written in Arabic. Let me tell you something. I'm being given a document. I'm being given a document, and a document is written in let me say a language like in French, and I don't understand French. Yeah, and somebody somewhere understands French.
By the way, let me confirm to you, to the viewers, that and let me show you guys here. This is Vote TV again. Welcome to Vote TV Primetime Show. This is the special coverage of the Anita story, the Grace MUTHUMA expose, like I said, and what we have seen with our own eyes. We've had Grace MUTHUMA here, and Grace MUTHUMA has sent me a plethora of documents. Let me show the viewers, number one, some of the documents that I received from Grace MUTHUMA. Here I have a medical report.
I also want to clarify on that medical report.
So that's a medical report. Then here, as we proceed, let's continue, Edgar. As we continue, remember she mentioned that few flight tickets were booked. Now I'm showing the viewers all the receipts that Grace MUTHUMA was sending to me while we were doing the interview. Okay, thank you, Yvonne, saying that she'll translate the medical. But here's the flight ticket. I think that's the first one. I have another one here. All these are confirmations. But now, can we look at some of the videos that Grace Tumia?
I want you guys to play that video.
Okay, let's see. It's actually a couple of videos. Give me 1 second. I'm seeing these videos for the first time. Okay, to all the viewers, let's look at the videos that Grace MUTHUMA was sending to me while we were doing the interview. Actually, if I go here, I'm also going to play some more videos.
Look at how this lady was being mistreated.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What's going on here?
Now, let me tell you something. The way Anita was behaving this way, it was because she never wanted to go back to that office. She wanted these people to take her to embassy. Wataki kumpeleka embassy, wanataka kumpeleka kwa ofisi. Again, they mistreat that lady the way they were beating her. That's why she was having injuries all over the body. Now, Anita, hapa medical report yake ilikuwa imekataa. Yani haijatoka. And she was at the airport now. Anaambiwa bado there is a delay.
Hebu tuangalia hii video. So hapa alikataa
hakuwa anataka kwenda ofisi.
Again, that's why I wanted Grace akuja hapa na video. So hapa nimekataa kuingia. Okay, so again, this is exclusive footage right here on Vote TV. Now, there's another video that I want to play here. These were some videos. These were actually the first videos. I think these are the people who are working for Grace MUTHUMA, explaining.
Representative of MUTHUMA International Agency. Also,
this is saying the unhard part of about Anita.
The supervisor from Al-Mutahida group of companies. I'm sure you have seen the video trending. And with me here, I want
these people are.
We want to
give me a second.
The issue very clear to all audiences because we have just been listening to one-sided story. So I want to
exclusive right here on Vote TV,
so that we can get the facts right. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Devalin. Most people know me as Devalin. I'm here in MUTHUMA. Yes, I'm having Devi, and I'm ready for any question.
So we start from I, David, myself, traveled to Saudi Arabia on the 25th of September and returned on 30th of September using a flight of Emirates. And I went to Saudi Arabia because of the case of Anita, and she is well aware of that. From what I saw, she was in the hospital, yes, but she could even recognize I was from Kenya. The reason as why I went there is because our story was trending and we wanted to know the real issue, of which I asked her a few questions and took a video in Saudi Arabia on those particular dates that I have mentioned. She first went to the hospital of Obed, where they refused her because she claimed that she was beaten, and according to the laws and regulations worldwide, you must have a P3 so that you can be treated. So because our issue was critical, she was taken to Esther Sanad Hospital in Saudi Arabia. That's a level 5 hospital, and she was admitted at the ICU, and that's where I met her. Now, according to what I found out from the medical report, of which we have documented and stamped and verified, is that Anita had an existing condition of epilepsy, and after what broke out in Saudi Arabia, her condition escalated. So guys, from what we saw her from the hospital, it was not as a result of the beating. The report and everything of the medical report is filed and documented, and Astana Hospital is a level 5 hospital. So for you guys to know the level 5 what it means, that's how serious the report is.
Okay, I have all these again. This is breaking news right here on Vote TV. Playing the video that was sent. Hold up, I'm gonna. So let's actually go this step by step, my brother. Just give me 1 second. We're gonna go this step by step. Okay. Taken to level 5 hospital. The diagnosis is epilepsy. We have the medical report. Edgar, what you have and what Anita is saying is something different. Go ahead. Say something about what you've seen.
Okay. I've talked about the first time Anita was taken to hospital. She was not like the moment alipelekwa kwa ile hospitali, the first hospital where Anita was taken while she was conscious, like alikuwa yani amepoteza ufahamu kabisa. The first hospital she was taken, akashughulikiwa very fast and then until saka akaregain, akarudi into her normal senses. Now the moment she regained her conscious, akaulizwa, the doctor had to ask her, what exactly happened to you? Can you please explain to me what really happened to you? Anita hakutaka kuenda like going mzunguko. She just went straight to the point. Akasema mimi nilipigwa, na baada ya kupigwa nilipoenda kulala nilipigwa tu na ile maumivu, mimi nikaenda kulala kwa sababu ya ile maumivu. So mimi asubuhi nimejipata kama niko hapa saizi. You see? Now akasema the main reason why alipigwa. Imagine somebody is being beaten because to let's that reason Nelson, let's reason this way, yeah? I'm writing something in Kiswahili. You are from US and you don't really understand Kiswahili, and you are working in an organization and you come in here and I tells you I'm a lady and that guy is a, let's say ule ni mwanaume, yeah? And you are like, let's say you are a lady and I'm a man, and I'm the person who is now handling you. If I'm to come back to the office to report back to the office, and you give me I give you a document written in Kiswahili and you don't understand, is that really how people do operate? Why can't they call somebody else to come in so that that person can really translate for you what exactly you are signing? Anita is being forced to sign a document.
Give me a second. Breaking news. breaking news right here on Vote TV. I've received an update, and I'm going to show you the message. I've received an update. Remember, I asked Grace MUTHUMA, are you going to take Anita to court? And she said, I will not comment about that now. Check this out. Breaking news right here on Vote TV. Grace MUTHUMA has confirmed to me that she is taking Anita to court. So that's official. However, you're only breaking news again here on Vote TV as we proceed. I will keep on playing more of these clips. Kuna clips mingi sana, kuna vitu more Grace ametuma. Yeah. So she is taking, as you can see right here. Can you see Nona? Can you see the message? Message received. I don't know whether Grace is still watching. Message received, read out loud to the audience. So, breaking news. Grace MUTHUMA, Grace Wangari MUTHUMA will be taking Anita to court for defamation. So that's confirmed here on Vote TV. Tuendele. Comments ni mingi, masani machache.
I want you.
But yeah, go ahead, Othiambo.
Yes, let me tell you something. Even if you're going to court, we are not afraid. By the way, myself, I'm not afraid of anything. First of all, Nelson, what I'm going to do, Nelson, first of all, hata unajua, you know how these things do operate. Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Kuna vitu ambavyo when people do them and they think that we don't have the access to this kind of information is when now we decide now to blow them up. You see?
Yeah. By the way, let's read this comment. Kuna Masi Chepchumba. Masi Chepchumba alikuwa na Anita pale kwa ofisi. She has been commenting here. Let's read this comment up. Hebu soma ya comment ya Anita ya Masi tafadhali.
Anita alichapwa hiyo day, ilikuwa weekend. So wakampeleka hosi, wakamkataa. Anita akarudishwa akakaa 2 days. Tukaona Anita alikuwa hali mbaya sana, tukapiga nduru wote, ndio sasa wakashughulikia Anita. I'm telling you my friend, and I know the main reason why. The doctor alikataa, akasema kama muna barua ya polisi, we will not attend to this patient. Amuna barua ya ofisi, amuna barua.
So, Grace MUTHUMA, as we proceed, wherever you are, because you're definitely going to get this link. I'm going to send you the link to watch the whole broadcast. Again, it's on the screen. Someone who was with Anita at the office confirming ya kwamba Anita alichapwa. As we continue, so there are two things here. There's something also that I asked Grace MUTHUMA, nikamuuliza, did you speak with Anita? Umesikia kwamba amesema, I never ever spoke to Anita. Now, let's go to Saudi Arabia. Let's go to, and again, nakwambia show ya leo, I think you have to do 6 parts of this segment. Yvonne Mirimo, all the way from Accra, Saudi Arabia. Welcome to the broadcast. And Yvonne Mirimo traveled to Saudi Arabia with MUTHUMA International Agency. Yvonne, the floor is yours. You followed everything. Grace have spoken. Umeona kila kitu. Talk to the viewers.
Thank you so much, the Vote TV family. Thank you so much, Edgar, for coming forth and shedding light on what was happening at the airport, things that we couldn't see them. And we thank the audience for recording all those clips. And we will, in case Anita goes to the court, we will prevail them, because the mess that was happening in the airport, everybody saw it, and it was not in darkness, it was in broad light. So I'm Yvonne Mirimo. I traveled with MUTHUMA agency in 2019, and we traveled with several girls. I won't talk much about the case of Anita, because now the case is going to court, so we won't mention much. but in case
Yeah,
they
Grace,
need
no, Grace, so Grace Mutuma has confirmed to VOTV that she is taking Anita to court for defamation. Go ahead.
So at first place, I will say that Grace needs to give us a government report, a hospital government report, not a private hospital government report. That is the first thing we need while she's presenting her case in the court. Number two, as I told you earlier, I traveled with Grace in 2019. And to be frank, I had a lot of hopes with Grace. I had a lot of hope with Grace because I knew she was an ex-Kadama, and I knew she's there. She has the experience, and that is why we had to make several referrals to her. Not because that we needed her to pay us, no. It's because we saw that this agency can be good. As much as maybe we might be talking about this Grace of MUTHUMA agency, there is one thing I have learned about the whole structure that she's talking about. I want to be neutral on this, and I hope, Grace, wherever you are going to take this and you're going to take it with a lot of effectiveness. There is these agencies that are here in Saudi Arabia, and you have the supervisors. These supervisors, in fact, the agency that I came with, that supervisor called Rama, that lady is a monster. Because a lady is having an emergency. This lady has been locked in the house, and I'm going to mention the names. We have the likes of Caroline Adisa, who was being closed in the house. She was being beaten, and when called upon with the supervisor who is here, that lady was not taking action. So Grace, as you are working on your issues, you need to furnish, or you need to talk with the agencies that are in Saudi Arabia, so that those supervisors that are in those offices, they are able to protect Kenyans. And these supervisors are the people who are going to tarnish your name, the people who are tarnishing your name even more. Because
Breaking news. Remember, Grace is still watching this broadcast. I'm going to play something that she has forwarded to me right now, and let's see what this piece of information is that she has sent. Give me 1 second. Stay right there. Again, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe to Vote TV as we continue to grow. This is a platform of impact, and I appreciate you. Let's listen to what she has sent me. It's a 50 seconds audio. Again, Grace, like I said, I will play everything that you've sent. I'm going to play that to the audience as we continue with this coverage. Let's listen.
Today, I'm not going to spare anyone. Please, let me just talk Vivi. Please, Kenya inafanya Kenyans wanaumia, wenye wanafanya Kenyans wanaumia na hao supervisors. They're supposed to go, please. Waweke wenye wame experience life kwa nyumba, wamefanya na wanajua kenye mtu anapitia akiwa kwa kazi. Unaona? Wacha tusiweke hao watu ati tunawafunika nini? Hao watu ndio wanatuharibia, hao ndio wanaharibia hao boss. Na unajua wangekuwa strong, wangekuwa wanarekebisha wale. Hata imagine ukiongea na hao Waarabu wanasikizanga, but ni hao ndio wanatuharibu. Nothing like that. Grace akuje ma supervisors watolewe waweke mpya. Full stop. Kampuni endelee.
Okay, this is coming from Grace Mutama, exclusive right here on Vote TV. Who I think, I don't know who. Let me ask her. By the way,
I think that is a lady in some of their forums who is making that comment. That is not great.
Wale ambao wanasikiza, let's play that. Anasema mambo za kubadilisha supervisor.
I'm not going to spare anyone. Please, let me just talk Vivi. Please, Kenye inafanya Kenyans wanaumia, wenye wanafanya Kenyans wanaumia ni hao supervisors. They're supposed to go, please. Waweke wenye wame experience life kwa nyumba, wamefanya na wanajua kenye mtu anapitia akiwa kwa kazi. Unaona? Wacha tusiweke hao watu ati tunawafunika. Tunawafunika nini? Hao watu ndio wanatuharibia, hao ndio wanaharibia hao boss. Na unajua wangekuwa nini strong, wangekuwa wanarekebisha wale. Hata imagine ukiongea na hao Waarabu wanasikizanga, but ni hao ndio wanatuharibu. Nothing like that. Grace akuje ma supervisors watolewe waweke mpya. Full stop. Kampuni endelee.
Grace akuje ma supervisor watolewe. Ma supervisor, kwa hivyo na she's referring to ma supervisor wa ofisi as we proceed. So Grace is communicating with me and anasema kwamba she's one of us. I think let's see what she's saying here. Give me a second. We are watching this unfold. Okay, so she said, Midamo, I guess she's one of us. Midamo, I have over 5,000 ladies. So that's what's going on. Okay. Again, she'll keep on punching in. You guys, by the way, Grace, this is a very, very transparent platform. As you can see, Midamo, I have over 5,000 ladies. I'm muting the other meeting, but I'm trying to do both. Okay. Any other info? Any other?
I know she's working.
Info, drop it here. We are live. So as we proceed, let's go back to Yvonne. Yvonne, talk to us. What you are telling Grace. As you can see, she's also following this interview. This segment as we proceed.
Yes. Just sorry. As I was saying, Grace, we have referred to you so many girls, even our relatives.
Wow.
I never give you a call to say, Grace, nitakupatia mtu. No. I sent to you Nekesa, I sent to you Tabitha, I sent to you this lady called Maureen, and I have given several people your number. But Grace, we have cried about mambo ya supervisors for a very long time, since 2019. Rama kama ile office ambayo tulikuja nayo ya Al-Khan office. That office, Rama cannot respond to the messages that we are sending them. So mimi wakati mwingine, because mimi nilikuja na Esther Kamau, he is a co-agent wa nani, she's a cousin to Grace Muthuma. So when I talked to Esther, and Esther, I was going through a lot of things.
Okay, hold up. Yvonne, you know how we do here. You know, like there's too much substance trickling in here right now. Edgar, kuna comment imeandikwa hapo. Mr. Nelson, niko na ushahidi tosha ya hiyo watu wa ofisi vile walikuwa wanaongelesha Anita. I can send kwa phone ya Edgar, alafu ataweka live musikie. Tafadhali Mary Mosiara, tumia Edgar your audio right now, and we're gonna play everything here. On the other hand, Grace Muthuma, as you continue following what's happening here, make sure you listen to the story on the other side. All this coming out Grace, here. Endelea.
So Grace, you need to be so much vigilant, because these agents, these supervisors who are here actually in Saudi Arabia, I want to talk about my own case, whereby Grace instructs them like you have to go and pick Yvonne from that house. Na huyo msichana akamwambia okay, tutaenda. She never came. Akaniuliza ni nani amekwambia usiingie kazi? Nikamwambia mimi agent wangu ameniambia nisiingie kazi, lazima nipeleke hospitali, alafu tukuje tusuluhishe mambo hii mambo kwa ofisi. That supervisor refused completely. And this is what she said. This is Rama talking. Grace ndio nani? Yeye na anatuletea wasichana kutoka Kenya alafu tena anawapatia viburi. That is how that lady was talking. And I was
and
like,
by the way, let me hold up, Yvonne, you're used to this. We do this all the time. Mary Musiara, the Vote TV WhatsApp number is on the screen. If you send that right now, tuma your audio sai right now. And I'm going to play that audio. Ndio kila mtu asikize. And this is going to be vile ofisi ilikuwa inaongelesha Anita, so that we can continue to hear every single detail of this story.
So these supervisors, Grace needs to work on them. Inafaa ongea na hizi ofisi zenye ziko huko Saudi Arabia. She has been here as a kadama, as an ex-kadama. So if these girls are going, watu wako kwa office, you are not able to protect this girl. You are not able to at least kuongelesha huyu Mwarabu ili asitese huyu msichana ama asimfanyie kitu mbaya, then that is wrong. Number 2, about signing documents. Ukiingia kwa ofisi ya MUTHUMA, what they do, I'm not going to take sides, lakini tena makosa ya Grace ikifika tena nitasema. Ukiingia kwa ofisi ya Grace, ushamaliza kila kitu, medical training na nini, this is what they tell you. Don't sign any document written in Arabic. Don't sign any document written in Arabic. Don't sign another contract while in KCA. You have to come back. Either we sign with you another contract or you look for another agent. That is what they give. Tukuja kwa makosa ya Grace. Grace, there is this lady called Caroline Adisa. Alikuwa anafungiwa kwa nyumba. Huyo mama alikuwa anamchapa. Kwenda kwa ofisi alifika kule, by bad luck the husband died. This lady went through a lot. It is the sister who paid for her ticket to go back to Kenya. So you have said that if it is your fault, you are taking responsibility. Did you take the responsibility of Caroline Adisa? While in office, she was working without being paid. She was working without being paid. Currently, she left Saudi Arabia and now she is in Bahrain. She was called in Bahrain and she has a good employer. She's doing good. I want to talk to the case of I talked to Caro very much. I talked to her. I took a lot of my time because nikisikia mtu wa MUTHUMA mimi hubeba huo mzigo ni kama wangu. Naonanga huyu ni dada yangu. This is my real sister. Now let me go to the girl called Dominta Mosinya from Kisii. This lady was being beaten. This lady alikuwa anafanyishwa kazi in 2 houses. And the supervisor here was not taking action. When I asked her, have you talked to Grace? She said, Grace is not picking her calls. In fact, Grace has no WhatsApp number. Grace, you have brought here girls. These girls, you as an agent. Mimi sikupigi vita because you are the first person who gave me job. I cannot fight you vita ati sijui nikwambie na vitisho na nini. Hapana. You are the first person who gave me job. But I want to tell you this. You have to work on the issues of supervisors. Number 2, you have to follow up kwa hizi cases. Grace, if you take this opportunity, msichana ako na shida, msichana ananyanyaswa, msichana anafanyishwa kazi nyumba 1, 2, 3, msichana anafanya kazi ya kulea watoto na alikuja kazi ya housekeeping. Ukisimama imara kama agent Grace, ni useme ya kwamba uongee na Mwarabu kwa sababu wewe unajua Kiarabu. Trust me not, hakuna msichana atateseka kwa ofisi yako. Nobody will be crying on social media.
Yvonne, wait, Yvonne, just give me a second. Kama vile tunasemanga masani machache. Just hold on your thought for 1 second. The pictures ambazo munaona nikionyesha hapo kwa screen. Let's go back to Edgar.
Yes.
This is what Grace Muthuma sent me. Hapa ni Anita refusing kuingia kwa gari apeleka kwa ofisi ama ni kwa hospitali.
Yes, let me clarify on this. The pictures you're seeing here, and there was even a video. These are when Anita, this is the second time alienda kwa airport akambiwa, the medical yake ijakuwa approved. The medical was not approved. So she was told again, she had to wait. You see? Sasa Anita was told again to go back to the office. Now she remembers exactly what the kind of mysteries and suffering and the kind of beatings she was receiving the other side. Akasema, no, there is no need again to go back to where? To that office. Mimi nataka munipeleke wapi? I want to go to embassy. These Anita struggling. Imagine. And Kenyans are here. Why can't Kenyans come na wamuongeleshe wamcalm down wamueleze? If now they were doing a genuine thing ambayo Anita angeelewa, mbona ungekuja wakae na Anita? Because Kenyans were here. The supervisors who were here are Kenyans. Why can't they go and talk to one of them?
Now, Anita, Edgar, yes. Stay right there. Let's play. I'm going to play another video and actually, by the way, Grace Muthuma has sent me some more audios. Kwa hivyo Grace Muthuma bado na watch. Like you said, she's muting the other meeting and she's tuning in to watch this segment. Welcome to Vote TV. I'm your host, Nelson Mike Morioki. Again, if you're new here, make sure you like this broadcast, subscribe to this channel as we continue to grow. This is an exclusive coverage of the Anita story. Grace Muthuma, her agent, is also here. She has spoken and she continues to send me more material. Let's play the second video from I think this is when they send the guy to
David. The name is David.
David.
You didn't come back with anything. I'm sorry to say this, but we cannot share this on social media. But we have the credit reports, the statements that Anita has been fully paid for even the months she did not work and the months she was not in hospital. So Anita, if it is for finances, please come with evidence that you are not paid because we have the information. We have even your credit card and bank information of how the payments were made to your account. Thank you.
It's okay, thank you. But in case of anything, even me, I will be there because we work under the same situation. That is all about medical. In case of any question, we are there to answer. Yeah. What I can say is just bye-bye.
Okay. Now, there's something I would like. There was that lady, Mary Mosiara. Tafadhali, nitumie hiyo audio. Unataka Anita mwenye join hapa. Fanya hivi, uko na hiyo audio ambayo unasema vile walikuwa akimwongelesha kwa ofisi. Namba ya WhatsApp ya Vote TV kwa hapo kwa screen. Tafadhali, tuma right now before we finish this segment. Nelson, I would like to play that. Yes, go Nelson, ahead, Edgar. Yeah.
I will also request Anita, because I'm going to talk to Anita. Anita will come here and testify, so that every Kenyan who is watching this, they can be aware. I'm going to talk to Anita, and by tomorrow, Anita will be here on our live.
Yeah, good. We can do the vote. We can do the Vote TV and Anita coverage tomorrow. Yes. Right now, again, as we are talking, let me actually see. I think Grace Muthuma sent me a lot of content, which is good. Let's see.
International agency. Also, I'm aware of Grace and know her as my boss.
Oh, sorry. Ini Mecheza. Let me come back here. I think she sent me another. Grace Muthuma is still communicating. Let's play the other audio about Grace Muthuma Mentumia. And she is saying, now this one is a responsibility I should take. Let's listen.
Unaona hii audio mama yenye nimekutumania, hiyo ni mtu amecomment na aka request hayo mabadiliko. Na hiyo mimi nitasema tu ni ukweli. Ma supervisors wametubwaga yetu mbaya. wametubwaga. Ma supervisors wa Kenya wametubwaga kabisa, hatuna umoja. Yani ma, lazima uongee na Alimtaida utubadilishie ma supervisor wenye ambao wako na experience ya job ya nyumba, waweke mtu ambaye amefanya kazi kwa mahao kwa muda, ndio aweke kwa ofisi, ndio utamwelezea shida, ndio atajua kuhandle watu vizuri. Good night, mama.
Received,
Nelson.
played. Yes, go ahead, Edgar.
Nelson, let me say this. Now, when you listen to these videos, I know the voice note that is being sent, you can listen to, I think she has just said that now this is what? Can you please just read it again?
Yeah, she says now this one is a responsibility I should take about
now, let
the
me
supervisors at the offices.
Now, it means,
go ahead.
It means that if Anita was beaten and alikuwa pale kwa ofisi, it means that wale watu ambao the supervisors that yeye mwenyewe amewasign the other side hawakuwa wanaajibika. You see? Now, the blames ambazo tuko nazo still lands on her, because if now somebody is suggesting that there is a need of change kwa wale supervisors ambazo wako huko, inamaanisha it means that this lady was mistreated, and if she was mistreated, their boss or the master ambayo ni Grace anafaa kuwajibika, because these are the people who she assigned to work there or represent her there, and now they are not doing exactly what is expected of them. They mistreated Anita, and now it comes to our attention that this is a negligence of her responsibility as the person who assigned this lady to go and assigned these supervisors to go and work that the other side. You see?
So basically, so we can all agree. Exactly.
Edgar,
so we can all agree on one thing.
Edgar, there is this issue of supervisors is something that is making so many girls suffer. And these supervisors, they're telling ladies ya kwamba ukimpigia simu, ukimwambia unateseka, atakwambia Grace ako kule Kenya alimalizana na wewe kitambo sana. That is what they will tell you. That one I cannot siwezi sema hapo ni uongo, because the supervisors wenye wako hapa ndio wako na vichwa. So Grace has to look for people. Grace has to look for people. If at all analeta watu kwa hizi agencies, itabidi ya kwamba ametafuta msichana hata kama atakuwa anamlipa 40,000, amweke kwa hiyo ofisi ama 50,000, so that these girls are not being mistreated. But let me tell you, all supervisors wenye wako Saudi Arabia, they are very much negligent, na wanapiga wasichana, na hao ndio wanafanya wasichana wanateseka hata zaidi, na wanalazimisha pia tena msichana kubaki kwa ule sponsor ambaye anamtesa.
Go ahead.
Let me tell you something, Nelson. I'm assigned to take care of a dog. I'm assigned to take care of a dog, like I'm assigned to take care of a certain puppy, and the boss is not around. You see? Yeah. And I'm being told that I need to pamper this puppy. I need to pamper this puppy, and sometimes I feel offended, because sometimes naambiwa that puppy should not get out of a certain boundaries. That puppy I feel like in a certain boundary, yani a certain boundaries. Even hata tuseme kwamba nimefanya nini, yani kuna nini nafanyika huko, hata mvua ikimnyeshea, wacha mvua imnyeshee pale. Now mimi nalipwa nichunge ile puppy, hata pali iko, like that puppy should not get out of that certain boundaries. And then tuseme pali yako it is raining. Now this puppy want to look for a place to shelter itself. Inatafuta place to shelter itself. Now she tries, like that puppy is trying, to look for a place. Now this is the same that is happening to the other side. Now, if I was told to do so, I'll cane this puppy. Wamenambia this puppy should not get out. My master is telling me that puppy should not get out of that place. Make sure that puppy stays within that boundary. Yeah, and those are the directives that now I'm being given as the employer. You see, who is taking care of this puppy. You see. That puppy should just be around. The same now is happening to our ladies. Our ladies are like the puppies, wamewekwa mahali au wachunge, and then there is another person now who is taking the supervisors who are now looking after them. Yeah, wako hivi, they are being told wasitoke kwa hiyo ofisi, yani wasitoke kwa hizo nyumba. Make sure that that lady akae kwa hiyo contract, hata kama kuna shida gani, if she's being mistreated, even if she's being beaten up, even what kind of situation that lady is facing, make sure that that lady, kwa sababu sisi we are not ready to replace or you know, pay back the money. We are not ready. So make sure nyinyi kama the sponsors, these are the kind of directives our the sponsors here are now receiving from their masters, the likes of Grace now. Wanaambia watu, you guys, you need to tame those ladies, wasitoke hapo. Make sure you look, wasitoke even with what kind of situation those ladies are facing, hata wakiwa wanapigwa, wanafanyiwa nini. We are not yet ready kuwarudishia watu pesa yao, you see, because there is a certain amount of money. If a lady is having a certain problem, wataambiwa kwamba the agreement ni kwamba warudishe pesa fulani ndio msichana arudi, you see. Now they are not ready for that.
Let's do a quick poll. Let's do a quick poll. Wait, Yvonne, give me 1 second. Let's do a quick. Let's do a quick poll. Number one, the issue ya wasichana kupigwa wakienda kwa ofisi is something which I know personally exists. I've documented many cases. Kuna watu wengi hapa sana ambao wanawatch ambao wako Gulf. Kuna watu wengi wanawatch hapa ambao pia wametoka Gulf na sasa they've gone back to Kenya. Kuna watu wengi sana. Let's do a poll right now. How many, tuko wengi hapa, this is Vote TV. How many people do agree ya kwamba wasichana wetu huwa wanachapwa kwa ofisi? Let me see by show of hands. Hata sijamaliza swali. Regina knows. I'll give you 2 minutes because everything is being documented here. How many people, ni wangapi wanasema yes, wasichana huwa wanachapwa kwa ofisi? Yvonne, kwa sababu kwa Saudia, let's start with you from there. If it's yes, raise your hand. Look at those comments. Regina, Mary Karaoke, Pamela. We got 2 minutes. Penina, Rachel, Irene, Leah, Makimei. Look at this. They are beaten and raped as well.
Yes.
Wacha kila mtu ambaye ako na agency Kenya, kwa sababu najua wako hapa. Lydia Malesi, Saudi Arabia. I'm giving 2 minutes. Look at this. Favor promise. Julia, Joyce Gitai, Monica Kibe. Are you guys seeing this? And by the way, Grace MUTHUMA, wherever you are, as you follow, I want you to see this. We're gonna go back to what you're saying about saying how that should be Caroline Mutio and that tuendele Mary and all these people. Hawa ni wasichana ambao wamefanya kazi Gulf ama wanafanya kazi ya Saudia, as we are even having this session right now. True, Valencia. Yvonne, continue.
So what I have just to say about hii mambo ya MUTHUMA agency. MUTHUMA agency, you need to work on yourself, because if at all Grace, Esther, mtakuja mpate ya kwamba Jemo, mkikuja mpate ya kwamba these are the people who are working with Grace. If at all mtapata ya kwamba msichana anateseka na msichana amekwambia eko ABCD, Grace, take the responsibility. Ongelesha tu Mwarabu mwenyewe, mwambie ya kwamba huyu msichana anakuhitaji na wewe unamhitaji. Alikuja kazi na amekuja alipwe kazi. We will not be having these cases we are having like the one for Anita. The same way you have just said ya kwamba ukipata tu simu ya kwamba msichana anaambiwa assign document. If there is any document you have to sign, and there is no one who is supposed to sign any document in KCA, you need to have a translator who is able to translate it for you, and you are not supposed to sign anything. You might be signing something that will go wewe utolewe FIGO ama ufanyiwe kitu ingine ama waseme utaishi hapa lifetime without you knowing, and then baadaye unaanza kulia kwa mitandao, nilimaliza contract sijarudi nyumbani. So if a girl comes to you anakuambia kwamba Grace, kimeumana, niko hivi na hivi na hivi, try and work out on that girl. Ukisikia msichana anakuambia kwamba Grace, chakula imefungiwa mahali penye imewekwa na wameweka paka sellotape vile nilikueleza, jaribu shughulikia huyo msichana. Ukipata ile nyumba huyo msichana ako ndani, wanaleta paka utu tumanyoka, wanasema ni tupet. Tafadhali Grace, hakikisha ya kwamba unafuatilia huyo msichana. Usiwache tu hao wasichana wakikaa hivyo. Ukisikia msichana anapigwa, that one it should be ama ukianza kuona msichana ameanza kukua na anaanza kutishiwa maisha kulingana na sheria ya Saudi Arabia, huyo msichana anafaa kubadilishiwa nyumba. Mbona hawa agents, mbona hawa supervisors are not taking charge wa protect hawa watoto? Our girls are not safe, Grace. Our girls are not safe.
Breaking news, I've received another audio recording from Grace MUTHUMA. It's a forwarded message. Again, she's watching. So let's listen to this audio ambayo nimepokea hapa.
Okay. Sisi ile ukweli tunampenda Grace, tunapenda MUTHUMA International. Kwa sababu gani? Sisi ndio tulitafuta MUTHUMA International itutafutie job huku Saudia, na akatuchagulia kampuni ambayo ni nzuri, kampuni ambayo ni Al-Mutahida. Ni nzuri tena sana. Kwa sababu gani? Haitucheleweshei mishahara zetu, tunapata mishahara zetu kwa wakati unaofaa, na pia zile kazi sisi tunafanya huku ni kazi ambazo kampuni inatusikiza. Japo kuna changamoto za hapa na pale, mwanadamu hakosi kasoro, lakini Al-Mutahida is the best company in Saudi Arabia. Al-Mutahida is the best company in Saudi Arabia. Cause kuna wale wanafanya kazi na hawalipi mishahara. Sisi tukifanya kazi ikifika end month, mshahara ikichelewa sana tarehe 5, mshahara zetu ziko kwa account. Tunasaidia familia zetu. So hatuwezi sema Al-Mutahida ni mbaya, hatuwezi sema Grace, ofisi ya Grace ni mbaya. Tunampenda Grace, tunapenda Al-Mutahida, na tunafanya kazi pamoja na Al-Mutahida wenye ambao tuko huku Saudi Arabia. So kama kuna kosa limetokezea, kosa la mtu mmoja, lisiharibie watu. Wengi ambao tuko huku and Al-Mutahida tuko very comfortable. Tunashukuru Mungu na tunashukuru Grace kwa sababu alituleta kwa hii kampuni. Cause kuna wale wanakujaga direct kwa maboss, wako na challenges mingi sana. At least sisi, hata ukienda kwa boss ukiwa na shida, unaweza piga simu ofisini na ukarudi ofisini, ama ukaambia boss mwenyewe akurudishe kwa ofisi. So we love Al-Mutahida. Tuko sawa.
Okay, so how many people naona easy reactions zote ziko hapa. Edgar, when you Yvonne, that's a lady who's working for Grace MUTHUMA.
Let me be given the opportunity to talk about it.
I'm very much keen.
I see you guys.
I'm very much keen. This lady is saying that ako Kenya, mara anasema ako hapa Saudi. Those are two different statements. We want somebody who is telling us the truth.
And where are they fetching these news from?
Those are two different statements.
MUTHUMA
agency.
Where are they cooking them from?
You need to work.
Okay, let's do this. Let's do this again. Again, welcome to VOTV Primetime Show. Let's go back to the Anita clip.
Kata turudi. Kama masaa imeisha, kata turudi. Mambo ni mengi, muda ni mchache. Kata turudi. We need to solve this issue.
Let's go back to the Anita story. Let's go back to the Anita video. Edgar, Edgar ulikuwa kwa airport mara ya kwanza wakati ulikuwa umeenda bwana yake alikuja mara kwanza kuchukua Anita hakukuja. You've worked with this family, you've documented kila kitu. Let's watch this thing again. Because I'm very
Supervisor wale ambao wananisimamia kwa kampuni. Mimi nafika embassy, instead ya embassy kunisaidia. Supervisor ndio.
Let's watch this thing again together.
You know that
and again, breaking news again, Grace Muthama has confirmed that she'll take Anita to the to court for defamation.
Number 2. Alishasema Nelson, there is no need, alishakwambia, and we are aware of it. Aache kurudia anadhani anatuingiza vitisho. We are not here to kutisha.
Nelson pamoja na Waarabu wa kampuni wamefika embassy. Mimi ndio mwenye niko na shida. Instead mimi niingie embassy nijieleze, mimi nibaki nje ya embassy. Nashindwa embassy ya Kenya iko inafanya nini Saudi Arabia kule embassy ya Kenya? Mtetee haki, maana embassy ya Kenya inatumiza sasa sana sisi wafanyikazi wenye tuko Saudi Arabia. Mtetee haki, maana hiyo bendera yenye iko Saudi Arabia inatutesa sana. Hiyo bendera inatuumiza. Maana yake ningeingia embassy ningejieleza shida zangu, wangenielewa ni kwa nini ninateseka Saudi Arabia. Embassy iliniacha kwa gari, supervisors wakaingia ndani. After that kuna mmoja wao
Nelson
embassy alikuja, sijui ni mfanyikazi wa embassy ama nani, maana sina uhakika kama ni wa embassy. Amekuja akiwa mkali sana akiniambia sema shida zako. Wewe ndiye Anita ambao unatembea kwa media. Nikamwambia yeye ni mimi. Akaniambia mimi hata sitaki kusikia mambo mengi. Kuna watu wanaenda na majeneza casket town Kenya, kuna wengine wamefungiwa kwa choo, kuna wengine mimi niambie straightforward umekuja hapa nini? Nikamwambia mimi nimekuja hapa unielezee. Mimi nimeambiwa ni ndege yangu inafaa kutoka nisafiri Kenya na medical yangu imeenda through itapropiwa after 72 hours. After that nikamwambia mimi after 72 hours siwezi kurudi kwa hii kampuni. Mnaona nimevalia jezi ya kampuni ya Saudi Arabia inaitwa Al-Mutaida Recruitment Company, na nilikuwa na hiyo gari ya Al-Mutaida pale. Sasa nikamwambia mimi siwezi rudi kwa hii kampuni, nikangojelea pale 72 hours. Kama embassy mnisaidie mahali penye nitakaa after 72 hours. Mkiniruhusu nirudi kwa hii kampuni, na hii kampuni imenipiga mpaka nimefika hapa mahali penye niko, nitalala wapi? Nimeanguka kwa mikononi, mnisaidie. Embassy aliniambia kuna mahali tutakupeleka, utarudi na hii kampuni. Alirudi ndani, wale Waarabu wakarudi pamoja na supervisor, wakaniambia utatoka na sisi hapa ama utatafuta mahali pa kukaa. Ilibidi ninyenyekee nikarudi mpaka kwa kampuni. Nikiwa kwa gari, Grace Muthuma kapiga simu kwa mmoja wao supervisor pale kwa ofisi. Akapiga simu kuangalia namba ilikuwa ya Grace Muthuma. Siku receive, mimi nikanyamaza. Akaniambia shika simu kubwa wewe, takataka malaya hii. Umejua nimebeba jeneza ngapi kutoka Saudi Arabia? Nitakuwa jeneza yako siku ya leo. Niko tayari kubeba jeneza yako na hakuna mali serikali itanipeleka. Nataka serikali ichukulie mama hatua kabisa, kama anaweza kutupeleka Saudi Arabia. Na nafika Saudi Arabia, mama anatajirika Kenya sababu ya kuuza kidney za Wakenya. Ukifika kwa hospitali anaiba figo za Wakenya anauza huko Kenya. Akishauza figo za wafanyikazi za wasichana wenye wametoka Kenya, anakuja na danganya wazazi wao, anawalipa kitu kidogo, anasafiri Saudi Arabia kubeba mwili na ileta Kenya. Mchukulie mama hatua kabisa. Mali ambayo ameishika mikononi mwake ni kwa sababu za figo za Wakenya. Watu wanakuja kama wamefariki, figo zao hawana. Wengine ni wenda wazimu, nimeacha wengine ni wenda wazimu, wengine ni wagonjwa. Grace achukue hatua. Hii kampuni imebeba wafanyikazi 2,000 wa Kenya wako Al-Mutaida wanateseka. Hivi leo naomba serikali shughulike na Grace Muthuma. Akimbia, kuna kampuni 2 Saudi Arabia. Moja inaitwa Tamkini, nyingine inaitwa Al-Mutaida Recruitment. Inaomba serikali, embassy niliacha ripoti kule embassy, nikamwambia ninaenda, lakini ukumbuke nyuma nimeacha wa Kenya wanateseka. Nikamwambia huyo mwanaume, akatupa namba. Huyo mwanaume kutupa namba, alitupatia namba, sijui ni wrong number ama namba gani. Nilimpigia simu hakufika airport, hatukumpata huyo mwanaume, na aliniambia ni mmoja wao wa embassy na sikumuona. Ninaomba serikali ingilie kati na mnisaidie wale ambao nimeacha Saudi Arabia. Msinisaidie mimi peke yangu, ninalilia mpaka wale nimewacha nyuma. Hii kampuni imebeba wafanyikazi wengi sana, wamekufa. Wakenya wanakufa, wengine wakikufa wanafichwa, wengine hata wajulikani penye wako, wengine wanafichwa kwa mafriji za Waarabu. Grace Muthuma najua wazazi wale ambao wanatafuta watoto wao and follow Grace Muthuma will tell you where is the body of Kenyans. They are suffering in Saudi Arabia. please tafadhali muingie Saudi Arabia. Embassy ya Kenya hiyo bendera naomba. Tafadhali muingie Saudi Arabia muipeleke Iraq. Hiyo bendera kuna yenye natetea, haitetei haki ya Wakenya kule Saudi Arabia. Tunateseka sababu hiyo bendera. Kama hiyo bendera ingenitetea haki ningefika hapa nikiwa na haki Saudi Arabia. Mimi sijapata haki Saudi Arabia sababu hiyo bendera. Hiyo bendera imenitesa sana. Ingekuwa ni bendera nzuri, hiyo bendera ingesimama na mimi. Nimekuwa nikilia sababu ya bendera, my four colors, red, green, yellow, red, green, black, white. Bendera ya Kenya jenisaidia Saudi Arabia, surely. Bendera ya Kenya, surely. Nimelilia haki yangu Saudi Arabia, lakini nimetoka zero. Haki ya Mungu, bendera ya Saudi Arabia. Bendera yenye kwa Saudi Arabia. Tafadhali Kenya, mahali penye mko, serikali ya Kenya mko wapi tafadhali? Wala watu ambao mmeweka huko wanakula, wana vitambi na watoto watu wanakufia kule. Tafadhali ninaomba President Ruto, mahali penye huko ukinisikia mimi, sikia kilio changu. Kama unabadilisha bunge ya Kenya, kwa nini usibadilishe serikali? Kwa nini usibadilishe wafanyikazi wale ambao wanafanya kwa embassy kule Saudi Arabia? Kama unaweza badilisha wabunge, ubadilishe. Yani president anabadilishwa, wabunge wanabadilishwa. Kwa nini wale watu wenye kwa embassy msiwabadilishe? Watu wanakula, wana vitambi, sisi watoto watu tunatafuta kwa sababu ya shilingi 30,000 tunakufa jamani. Mtu anakula na estetea haki jamani. Serikali ya Kenya muingilie kati hiyo bendera. Hiyo bendera tafadhali, wenye wako embassy wabadilishwe, maana wakibadilishwa tutapata haki. Tutapata haki kule. Mnisaidie tu na nipate kutibiwa. Mimi nimetibiwa na madawa ambazo sijui, naomba tu nipeleke hospitali nikatibiwe, waangalie afya yangu. Maana siko salama.
And with that said and done. And with that said and done, Edgar, Yvonne Mirimo, Kesho will bring Anita on Vote TV.
And
Yvonne?
Nelson, I'm sending you the number of women representative Vihiga County.
Thank you.
Beatrice Kahai Adagala. We have
all this need to
I
come
have
here.
reported to her several cases. I started with Brenda, Catherine, Eunice, and this one for Anita. She's not responding completely. We want to call her. We see how is she helping these ladies, because it is so much sad. Hawa watu wanatoka kaunti yangu, roho yangu inaulikia, moyo wangu ni mzito.
Vihiga County, I know that's it's a tough.
It is so much sad. It is so much sad nikiona wasichana wenye wanatoka Vihiga County wanakuja hapa and they're going through a lot of stress. At times I fight some battles that I don't know if I'll get a breakthrough or not. On my platform, I'm ever crying. Saidia fulani, saidia fulani. Fulani ako hapa, fulani ako hapa. Nobody is talking. I will give you the number so that she be here. Atuambie ni nini. Let her not receive our calls. And then we go to our platforms. In our Luya platforms, we ask her, what are you doing as a women representative? It is so much sad. Grace, don't use threats. Don't use threats, Grace. Grace, I have Carol. Kuna Carolina Adisa. You never did justice to her. Nikona Dominta Msinya. You never did justice for her. As you are going to court, even me myself personally, you never did justice to me. And I'm going to mobilize these other girls. We are going to make a record. You never assisted us. You cannot take Anita to court. You cannot take Anita to court because of your negligence. Because of the negligence of your supervisors.
You cannot take Anita to court because of the negligence you have. You cannot help us. You know Arabic, but nobody, no single sponsor have you ever talked to him or her. Ya kwamba, don't mistreat my girl. Grace,
Yvonne,
we are
Yvonne,
not
I know.
going to stop it
I will
from
not.
here.
Guys, let's do this.
And
Edgar, viewers, 9 p.m. Kesho, Anita interview on Vo TV. Yvonne, let me go and cry after this. I cannot see this. Thank you, viewers. Thank you very much.